Why the Sri Lanka government hesitate to recover the money looted and dumped in the offshore companies by the people's leaders. These treasures of people's money, the politicians' hidden wealth in Sri Lanka, this not only deprives a nation of essential tax revenue but also raises questions about inequality and today. Let's delve deeper into how this plays out in the case of Sri Lanka's Rajapaksa family. At the heart of Sri Lanka, a power couple maneuvers the shadows of finance. Thirukumar Nadesan and Nirupama Rajapaksa, though not household names worldwide, wield considerable influence within the intricate web of Sri Lankan politics and economics. Nadesan, a businessman, and his wife Nirupama, a relative of the powerful Rajapaksa political dynasty, have been central figures in a narrative that ties private wealth to public power. The Pandora Papers, a massive leak of financial documents, peeled back layers of secrecy to reveal how this couple, among others globally, leveraged offshore companies and trusts to manage and grow their wealth. These documents showed that Nadesan and Nirupama owned assets funneled through secretive financial structures, including luxury homes in London and sprawling estates, extensive art collections, and substantial cash reserves. The value of these hidden assets was around $18 million as of 2017. Their offshore endeavors were not just about tax optimization. The backdrop of Sri Lanka's civil war and the Rajapaksa family's political ascendancy provided a fertile ground for such financial maneuvers. The strategic use of offshore entities allowed the couple to amass wealth, arguably at a cost to the Sri Lankan state and its citizens, who were left grappling with the economic repercussions of diverted wealth. While the couple has maintained that their financial dealings are legal and handled with due care, the broader implications of such wealth accumulation practices stir significant debate. With wealth hidden across the globe, the financial maneuvers of the Rajapaksas raise critical questions about legality and morality. While millions flow offshore, what remains for the citizens of Sri Lanka? The ramifications of significant offshore wealth, as exemplified by the Rajapaksa family, stretch far beyond just hefty bank accounts and luxurious assets. For a country like Sri Lanka, already grappling with economic fragility, the impact is profound and multifaceted. Capital flight, a term that might sound benign in economic textbooks, is a harsh reality here. It refers to the large-scale exodus of financial assets and capital from a country. When money that could be invested in local businesses, healthcare, education, and infrastructure is parked offshore, the consequences are dire. In Sri Lanka, the effects of such financial maneuvers are visible in the strained public services and the sluggish pace of development. Hospitals struggle for funding, schools grapple with resource shortages, and infrastructure projects stall. Each dollar tucked away in an offshore account is a dollar not spent on a student's textbook or a patient's medicine. Public reaction has been a blend of outrage and resignation. The citizens' trust in leadership wanes as they witness the opulent lifestyles of their rulers juxtaposed against their own daily struggles. Politically, this has stirred significant unrest and dissatisfaction. The Rajapaksa family, once revered, now finds itself at the center of skepticism and scrutiny. Allegations of corruption have fueled widespread debates and protests demanding transparency and accountability. The gap between the offshore wealth and the onshore needs paints a stark picture of disparity. This isn't just about one family or one country, it's a global issue. The puzzle of offshore wealth is not confined to the sun-soaked shores of Sri Lanka. It stretches across the globe, weaving through the legal frameworks and economic policies of numerous nations. Offshore financial activities, while not inherently illegal, often skirt the fine line between legality and illicit financial flows. Legal firms and trusts such as Asiatiti Trust play pivotal roles in these transactions. They are the architects behind the financial structures that manage, protect, and sometimes conceal wealth in complex networks of companies and trusts. The revelations from the Pandora Papers underscore how essential these entities are to the offshore financial system. Internationally, there's a patchwork of laws regulating these activities. Some countries have stringent regulations aimed at curbing abuses, while others maintain lax environments that can be exploited by those looking to hide assets. This disparity in legal frameworks across borders facilitates the siphoning of resources from developing countries to offshore accounts, often draining the very lifeblood of national economies. The global community's response has been mixed. Initiatives like the Common Reporting Standard by the OECD aim to enhance transparency, requiring countries to exchange information that could reveal illicit financial flows, yet enforcement remains a challenge, as does the political will in some quarters to clamp down on these practices comprehensively. As borders blur in finance, the need for robust international cooperation becomes ever more apparent. How do we ensure that such hidden wealth benefits all, not just a select few? The revelation of offshore wealth has prompted a global conversation about financial transparency and accountability. To address these issues, a layered approach is essential. At the national level, reforms could include the implementation of stricter regulations on financial disclosures and the establishment of robust oversight bodies. These bodies would have the authority to monitor and regulate offshore activities and ensure compliance with financial laws. Internationally, enhanced cooperation between countries is crucial. Sharing information freely and efficiently can help track the flow of illicit funds and close loopholes used by the wealthy to evade taxes. Furthermore, international agreements and treaties need to be strengthened and rigorously enforced to combat tax evasion and money laundering effectively. Supporting these measures, technology can play a pivotal role. Advanced data analytics and blockchain technologies could offer new ways to monitor and record financial transactions transparently. Only through collective action can we hope to address the challenges posed by offshore wealth. Today, we've uncovered just a fragment of a complex global puzzle. Throughout our exploration, we delved into the secretive world of offshore wealth, particularly focusing on the Rajapaksa family in Sri Lanka. Their financial maneuvers, facilitated by entities like Asia City Trust, have allowed for the accumulation of assets worth millions, all hidden behind the veil of offshore companies and trusts. This isn't just about luxury homes, artworks, and hefty bank accounts. It's about how such wealth could potentially be extracted from a nation where many live far from the opulence described. The implications of these revelations are profound, not only for Sri Lanka, but for the global community. They underscore the urgent need for robust mechanisms to ensure financial transparency and accountability. Without these, the divide between the wealthy and the impoverished only widens, and the integrity of global financial systems remains in jeopardy. As we seek a fairer world, understanding and addressing offshore wealth is crucial. Let's keep asking the hard questions and pushing for answers. Please subscribe and support for more informative videos.